On this episode of Test Chamber, we're taking a look at Capybara's new game, Super Time Force, which just released on Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I'm Andrew Reiner, everyone, and playing the game today is Tim Turi.
Hello.
Hi, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
You've gone through the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I beat the 1980s version or level, which is kind of like the introductory area that opens up this Mega Man select screen thing.
And as the name implies, it's kind of like Time Cop, that old Jean-Claude Van Damme movie where you go through time to kind of fix the future or present day, right?
Right. Now, but we've actually fixed it, and now we're just trying to make everything even better. So I actually just selected the dinosaur area.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I wanted to see that. I haven't seen that yet.
A million years ago.
And the guy there that's yapping at the bottom, who's talking, that's Colonel Repeatsky.
Mm-hmm.
A nice little play on words of repeating time. He invented time travel, I believe, right at the beginning of this game. What?
Yep.
Sorry, you don't see that every day.
Just imagine how cool our world would be with an integrated human-dino society. Here's the plan. We'll go back to the Paleodelic era and kill the asteroid before it gets to the gets our future gnarly dino bros and dino spouses. Okay.
I like it.
There you go.
This is the future version of Colonel Repeatsky. He visits the present day version of him in the opening cutscene. Okay. Very specific.
After school. That's pretty good.
And here comes Super Time Force. So you play as all three of them at once, as Tim will illustrate.
And
not at once, but you get to cycle through them.
I unlocked Jeff Leopard, so I actually have 4 to choose from.
Oh, you saved him in the first level.
He was in the 80s appropriately with a name like Jeff Leopard.
And you could finish that level without saving him.
Yeah, I suppose
Because he
I
kept
could.
dying and dying and dying, and then I eventually saved
really?
him. I'm
Okay.
terrible at this game, by the way.
It takes some practice, you know. I like to start off. I really like the sniper lady. She can one-shot things, and that works out pretty well for me. So I guess we're killing the.
And she could shoot through stuff, right?
Yes, exactly.
And the machine gun guy, I don't have a good feel for him yet.
He's pretty boilerplate. He's just kind of, we'll show him off here.
Yeah, but it's all about the charge. You want to use the charge all the time, but you got to hold it down.
Exactly. And he's got kind of like a contra spread shot thing going on. And then, so he'll continue. So I could play like this entire level as him until I die.
Okay,
and then I could start the entire thing over, and he's still going to be trucking, I believe. That's because he died. Well, let's see. He spawned somewhere around here. So just to kind of get a feel for like the game mechanics, it might be cool to check it out. Okay, so there he is. And if I go prevent his death and kill the thing that kills him, it actually will make it so that he can come and continue with us. Yeah, so I collect him, and now his charge shot joins mine, which is a pretty cool feature, I'd say.
Yeah, and you could do that for the shield guy or her if you're playing as machine gun guy.
Right.
Mix it up, with those 3 characters.
But man, there's some real head scratchers even in the tutorial as you're trying to like get your head around things. This should slow down time.
Yeah, so that's the biggest thing that's working against you is that clock up there.
Right.
Because you could keep rewinding time as much as you want and keep going, but that clock is going to keep going to a certain degree.
Right.
You get these things when you freeze time and reverse time that reveal these kind of power-ups. As Tim collected the clock, there's some other ones as well that we might be able to see here. I don't like you killing all these dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you're close to that species, but I got a job, man.
See, I thought they were going back in time to be friends with them.
Maybe we'll get to be friends with one of them. I don't know. I have previewed this game, so I am privy to a little bit of information.
Too much of a spoiler?
Well, let's see how far we get into this. Unless we want to go and explore a different time zone.
Well, you'll get past this.
All right, cool. All right, that was awesome. Can I swing on these vines?
Nice.
The parts where I feel the most uncomfortable in this game are when I'm going a long ways with playing a single person. Like if I've been just Jeff Leopard for a while, it makes me feel like I'm not doing something right, and I need to play around with everyone else.
Get a little nervous.
But I think you're supposed to do that a little bit. There's gonna be stretches like this where it's just kind of like, well, there's no way I could do this more efficiently. Okay, and through here. And then you also do collect more time throughout the level, so it kind of shaves off, that platforming section I just did. Oh! There he is!
Whoa! Zachosaurus! It's like a Bart Simpson skateboarding dinosaur?
Oh, crap! All right.
Didn't see that coming.
Maybe I'm gonna make. Oh, can I be Zachosaurus? Oh, awesome. He's like a melee dude, I guess.
No, he
Whoa,
pukes.
what happened?
He pukes purple vomit.
Okay.
So bleh.
Okay.
Nice.
Whoa! They did a Contra Shattered Soldier on me, where they introduce one boss and they make an even bigger one come in. So now my thing that I like to do is make a bunch of guys come out and attack at once. I guess I should just do a few of these until he dies.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around it, but the versions that Tim's playing through, if he shoots a shot and he goes back in time, that guy will still take that shot. So you can see there he is. And then he can pick himself up. And then when you pick up yourself to get that extra power, that eliminates that time thread, right?
Correct. And yeah, you join up with them and you have some, some extra firepower for your charge shots. There we go. See ya, buddy. I do like T-Rexes, but you gotta go.
Yeah, it was way too big for a T-Rex, so.
And also he had like cybernetic powers. How the heck do the Blound bots, they call them, and their Dorcas leader not stay dead? Does God like him more than me or something? Okay, the good news is that I've locked onto their unique Bloundbot heat signature and set up the time-space scan to track down their mothership. I don't care if they're hiding in the Milky Way or in Milwaukee in the late 70s. I'll find them. Is that a That 70s Show reference?
I hope not.
I think it was. In the meantime, we stick to our super awesome plan of traveling through time and monkeying around with stuff. All right. So that's one section. So the idea is if we run out of time and lives, that's where your kind of game over comes in.
And you can see there's a bunch of collectibles per level if you want to like try to be perfect in the run-throughs, get the badges, stuff like that.
And then they have these awesome kind of, reminds me of Super Meat Boy when you beat a level. It just kind of shows you the smoothest playthrough and then, the fastest playthrough. So we'll follow the characters that kind of moved you to the end of the level the fastest, and everyone else that you called on throughout the mission will show up too. And it's kind of fun just to see how well you did. And, maybe I could have thrown in some more guys here, or why did I just stick with one person here? It's kind of fun to watch and appraise. So let's see how I did here.
I kind of hate watching these because I see how bad I did.
Yeah, don't think
like,
about
I'll
it.
die on the same bullet like 3 times.
It's very frustrating to watch that, We'll probably see some opportunities, especially during the boss battles are super fun to see in replayed, but we'll see if I had some new opportunities.
This level here seemed pretty tame compared to the first one, at least the 80s.
Yeah, there's a lot of little dudes running around. This one was a little more straightforward. Do we want to continue, after we watch this replay, should we continue with Dino Era, or should we just try out one of the other sections just to see what they're all about?
I think you should bring the dinosaur to a new era.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I could bring him into the future. Looked like we had some medieval times in there. Not the restaurant.
And Matt Miller did the review for Game Informer. He's unfortunately busy with stuff. We wanted to get him on here, but he's writing up a storm as we speak. And he gave it an 8.5 out of 10. Said it gets really hard, but it's also really enjoyable at the same time. So it's got a good balance, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, let's take this fight straight to the asteroid as soon as it. Oh, we have to go to an asteroid. As soon as party crashes Earth's atmosphere. That's called being proactive, and my life coach says I'm making good progress in that area. Scale this mountain range and get high up for the next phase of my plan, Kay? All right. Okay. Well, let's exit. Return to exit level. Okay. All right. So it saved my progress for there. All right. So we have the 90s. We have the future. This is this. What's the difference here? Okay. What do we think? We have medieval times.
I think you take a dinosaur to either the 90s, the future, or medieval times.
I am curious about the 90s. Hey, pals, I have some big news. I just became a dad. The modern dating scene won't be working for me, so I went back in time and found a special lady that was more my type. Her mother and I are keeping our relationship on the downy lows, so I can't name names. Anyway, meet my daughter, Cleopatra Jr. Rapitsky. Nice. He had a baby with Cleopatra. Thing is, babies are so boring. Can you attest to that, Reiner?
Nope, that's not true.
Okay.
They're a lot of work.
She can't even catch a stupid ball, and she's cried twice. Do me a fave, guys. Hop a few years into the future and bring back Cleo when she's old enough to know how fun stuff works.
It's sad she was born with a patch on her eye.
I know.
And he has 2 patches, if you didn't see that. Those aren't sunglasses.
Which is very funny. Because when they go to like the 80s version of him, he has one eye patch. Earth Day. Time of recess. That's good. It's funny stuff.
Yeah, I like it. And the way we go. Oh,
it's got some Mad Max stuff going on. Crushed. Whoa. Where's Cleo's Montessori school? Wait.
That background was way too big for those people that were walking around.
Yeah, no kidding. That car's pretty gigantic. Starting to get some end-of-the-world deja voodoos, guys. What gives? We already saved Earth from the Blondbot invasion. This doesn't make a lick of sense. You find Cleo in this classic dystopian wasteland, and I'll get to the bottom of why Earth got trashed again. All right.
Tim, are you familiar with Cappy? The previous work, like Sword and Sorcery? They obviously have Below coming to Xbox One, which looks super cool.
Absolutely. I love their style.
Yeah, all their games kind of have this retro. I guess I wouldn't really say it's super retro. It's a very stylistic kind of take on past games, right?
Correct. It works really well for me. I'm going to try to save her. And if people haven't checked out Below, they should definitely have that on their radar.
Yeah, that's coming soon. And that's kind of a Zelda. I guess our latest preview said it's like Zelda and Dark Souls mixed together.
That sounds pretty cool. I'll try the dino.
Yeah, this is kind of my pacing through the game.
Okay, I got both of them now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you could do that.
I think. Oh, God. All right.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay, this is going pretty well. I think I like Zaxxorus.
I like him in concept, that's for sure.
Let's take him out and get back. Let's see. Who would be good for that? Jump up,
She's
maybe?
the best.
Oh! Crap. Ooh. You know what? Maybe the shield guy just to kind of shut down that.
So he could put a charge around himself or a protective shield around him.
Oh,
but it doesn't move, right?
No, it doesn't move. It's static in the air, but I think I might be able to beat him to the punch. Oh, there's a guy down there, too. All right, so if you look in the upper left, that's where the kind of lives are coming into play. All
right, you got this. Nice!
Oh, that shield helped.
Okay, cool. Very nice.
And then I can get those back, and now we are one. And I get those whatever, we'll call them tries. I get those back. All right, this could be going worse. And I should
Yeah, can you get down there?
Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe I can save time if I get two of them to shoot that hatch. All right. I didn't need to do that, but let's see here. Let's bring down Jean Rambois. All right, what's going on here? And we'll get some more firepower on this door because, again, like we were saying, time is precious, and the more guys that shoot things, the better.
What was in there?
I guess there's like these little orbs you can collect, and they feed into this. Oh wait, you know what I can do now? Since I have that, I can rewind all the way back to before I even went down there, and shave off time.
Oh, and you don't even have to go down there.
Right, because I already collected it, so we're good. Crap. I was trying to jump over that and shoot those guys. I really like the design of those dudes up there.
I was trying to remember the first game where you had red barrels. Like, how did that become a language for us? Like, whenever we see a red barrel in a shooter, we shoot it, right? And we get disappointed if it doesn't blow up.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to track that back. I feel like it might be like early Duke Nukem. Like, oh, man, you know what? Here's one thing. This is actually, I'm sidetracking the conversation because it's something that I'm realizing that doesn't gel that well with me. It is the characters really blend in with everything. It's hard for me sometimes to see other dudes.
It becomes chaotic.
Yeah, for sure.
And back to our red barrel discussion. List in the comments, people, if you know the first game that had it or your earliest memory of it. Put it in there. It'll be a nice little discussion.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's way too much dynamite.
Okay, there's some time. That'll help. Perfect. Boss fights are pretty good, too. I'm not sure if we're going to see anything like that here, but, I mean, they're pretty creative. You know, you'd think that you'd just, like, make a bunch of dudes attack at once, and that would be the boss fight, but they're pretty clever. You got to time it and get everyone kind of synced up, and it's pretty satisfying.
Whoa, what is that? Is that a goat? Goat man!
Oh, crap. He looks like he means business.
Yeah.
Let me get another guy
Robo
going.
Jason.
All let's see. Ooh, Jeff Leopard, of course.
I haven't used him yet. I unlocked him.
Oh, I slowed down time. That's great. Yeah, he's good. He's got a bazooka, which is always nice. And I'll get him going, and then come back down here, and then maybe get Sniper Lady from below.
Here he comes. Yeah, this is a good example of Tim's previous playthrough right there, until he phased out of time.
And let's get another guy going. Maybe...
Yeah, maybe him from Spray, so you don't have to stand right underneath.
Keep going. I got some... There must have been a little doodad above that slows down time. Okay. Does he have any like vulnerability windows, have you noticed? Or is it just pretty much whatever you can throw at him?
It's just he's whipping those barrels and destroying everything.
So, your gaming urges, your habits would maybe make you think that you want to just keep on tearing away with them with like Jean Rambois there, but you got to rewind and then layer on the damage, right? Like it's a totally different way to think about games, at least for me. So now everyone's still going, so rewind it, and then let's just make it simple and throw in another Jeff Leopard here.
I think it's an easy achievement to get him too.
Jeff Leopard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's early on, and let's see how fast we can train him down here.
Oh, you got this. Jump!
Nope, I'm gonna do it the fancy way.
Oh, you're not even gonna worry about his attacks.
No.
Just firepower.
Yeah,
Pure power.
See how quickly we can just take him out.
There he is. Yeah, just chaos. What is that flamethrower?
Ooh, a guy showed up there. So what I'm gonna do now is go over to the left with the Jeff Leopard and see how this goes.
You got some time. You're not gonna need it.
There we go.
That'll do it.
So that's gonna. All right, I'm excited to actually see this replay. So that was a pretty good example of a boss fight. That was more mini bossy, but let's check it out.
And this game, as I said, is out now. It's $14.99.
Which, given every area seems like it has about 4 different missions within it, culminating in a really cool boss fight. And look like there were 6 sections altogether. So I mean, you can do the math there, but it seems like there's a lot to do. And then if you want to collect everything in the level and kind of whittle down your time and do it as efficiently as possible, it seems like there's like a decent amount of like speed runny kind of replay value here.
Yeah, it's fun. It's as you said, chaotic. It can be tough. This level here in particular, kind of the difficulty seemed like it was on par with the 80s one. Whereas that dino, at least that first dino section seemed to be a little easier.
And, just lots of dudes running around with guns, which...
Yeah, any projectiles create all sorts of problems and havoc once you start getting stuff going.
I'd say, do you think that the 30 tries that you have are kind of a nod to the Contra
it has
Konami
to be.
code?
Yeah, it has to be.
I mean, because the idea, like the funny thing is that 30 lives, you can burn through those super fast just in Contra, by itself. And I like the idea of just thinking like, hey, what if all of your former guys worked together towards a singular goal and you had a really specific amount of time? Simple concept, kind of tough to get your head around, but look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he didn't stand a chance.
So as you can see, the replay combines all the times. You don't watch it the whole playthrough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that supposed to be the little rascal kid from Road Warrior?
Yeah. God, what a great movie.
Really good.
They're making a new one.
I'm excited.
I saw all sorts of leaked set photos of cars.
There's got to be cars in it. That's part
cars
of it.
with guns and armor and stuff.
A movie called Road Warrior without guns and cars. I don't know. I don't think that would work.
Could just be a guy on a road.
That's true.
Well, Tim, I don't think we need to take a look any further and spoil any more of this for people, although that's really cool looking right there.
I'm definitely going to play some more of this on my own for sure. This is totally up my alley. I like this.
I want to see where this goes. I'm even invested in the silly narrative that they have going on. So thanks for watching, everyone. This is Game Informer's Test Chamber. That was Tim Turi again, and I'm Andrew Reiner. See you next time.